Hey guys, what is up? It's Save the Gate. Hope you're having a great day. As always, time back with some Darkest Dungeon. I'm doing a just a quick Warren's run on my main account just because I was filming on my other account that I was going to do the duo challenge on, and unfortunately I filmed like 3 episodes of it and none of them saved, so I'm going to have to redo all that. But yeah, I figured I just want to get on here and do a quick run real quick. This run, I'm taking this like really low level Flagellant. Hopefully he doesn't die like instantly, because that would be bad. I've never used one before, so I want to bring one in. But I mean, I have a pretty strong team to take with him. Yeah, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and take all the food just because I want to be safe. I don't want to end up getting screwed. I'm gonna take some holy water. I think medicinal herbs are good, and then I'm gonna take torches as well. I'll take 12. And a skeleton key. I almost always take at least one skeleton key in case I walk into a chest or something like that. I don't know if they're better in certain areas than others, but I assume they're pretty decent everywhere. You can always retreat. That is true.
Slay them even faster.
That's funny. The plague doctor actually has the most health. Wait, did he start the dungeon with 20? I don't think I've ever noticed that before, but I wonder if that's because it's a higher level dungeon. He might not have wanted to do it. I had to do 100% room battles, so I'm gonna come down here and do both of these battles. Or at least they're seemingly easy, is what I should say. One of them should die instantly. He can bomb here. Yeah. I know that the plague doctor is not as good here because of most of the guys here have blight resistance. But I'm hoping that doesn't really affect my outcome of the run too much. Rain of Sorrows, punishment. So I know this attack you can use whenever, and it's a bleed. And these ones, you have to wait till you're at 40% to use. Damage mod crit. Rain of Sorrows. He's going to die from bleed, and he'll die from bleed as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and punish this guy. Dang, okay. Okay. He got 20% blood. Okay. Go ahead and kill that guy. Take all of that good sweet stuff, and good thing we took the shovels. I almost always take at least 2 shovels just because you don't want to get the stress damage from any of that stuff.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, here's another battle. This is a kind of a rough one, but at least we're on the upper hand here. We can bleed both actually, which is nice. I can actually only blight this guy, and it's only an 80% chance to actually land it on him. So I could do that. Yeah, I could just go for a stun that guy. He did get stunned though, which is nice. Rain of Sorrow. So is that just it damages both of the backline? Bleed resist, and it bleeds for 4 turns. Damage mod -6. Okay, so that's like another bleed. So I can just keep stacking bleeds. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Just keep stacking bleed. They're taking 10 a turn now. Well, this guy's taking 10 a turn. Boar Rush. I think the wards has go ahead and try and stun that guy now. It worked. But they have like a decent amount of like stress damage dudes, which is one of the main reasons why I took the Jester and the Houndmaster with me, so that I can stress heal. Taking 16 now, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that there. 4 points. So he's taking 20 damage per turn. This is actually a lot of bleed damage. So he's stunned. I might be able to kill him next. Actually, he should die next turn because he's taking 20. I just really like to hit him for 4. I'm going to go ahead and try and stun this guy again. We got it. So we locked this fight down pretty easily, actually. So I can go ahead and do this. He should stack up enough that he should die in his turn. Yep. So I can go ahead and do this. Guarantee that he's going to die on his turn. I can do this. And then he dies. Alright, that was pretty easy. One thing I just noticed is I forgot you had to be in the back too with him. So I might end up swapping these two eventually. I mean, I can always do it in combat too because the Jester's very good at like dancing around and getting into different positions. I did not even see that trap there. I don't want to mess with that. What's our torch at? 58. So I'm gonna up it to 83. So I think I'm going to right off the bat just get some bleed on these guys. I'm actually not running any of the guys that have like ridiculously high blight resistances either, which is nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This should guarantee 6. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna die to his bleed damage. So what I can do is I can actually mark this guy this turn, and then next turn just attack him regularly with the hound, because that will do bonus damage because he's marked. I used to run marked comps all the time, but I haven't really been using them much lately. I don't really know why. I just haven't. Let's go ahead and attack here. Also, someone explained to me how I was playing the Jester wrong. I'm supposed to be I'm stunned. I'm supposed to be using his finale to like buff. Are you supposed to use all of his abilities to buff him up, and then use finale? That did a lot of damage to finish dudes off. I did not realize that like all of the buffs that he gets for finale, like he gets, I think it's 30% every time he uses an ability. It buffs at 30, and then you use the what's the short? I don't know why I took so much food. Just trying to eat this stack real quick. I'm gonna drop that to take that. No, I'm gonna drop that to take that, and then do that. So yeah, but you're supposed to use all your abilities to buff up your finale's damage, and then cast finale to do a ton of damage. I actually did not know that's what that ability was for. So that was some really good advice. I found that out on the Reddit page for Darkest Dungeon, which you guys have been really helpful on Reddit recently, like just telling me like the different tactics to use to like beat things and what classes are good. Going to do that. This bleed comp is OP. And like a lot of like the tips you guys are giving me, like how to use certain comps, because I'm so used to like I'll just take just random dudes in that don't fit well together, and then just like try and face roll things. That's how I lose a lot of my battles, because I just don't like prepare well enough prior. Let's go ahead and stun here, because that other dude's gonna die for sure. I don't want him to take another turn. Actually, if the Jester, yep, I was gonna say if the Jester goes beforehand, he'll definitely kill that guy, and then he's the only one left. But yeah, usually like in runs like this, by the time I'd get to this room, I'd be like half dead. Like I'd be complaining about how the game screwed me, which sometimes the game does. Like a lot of like the games I played today, a lot of the runs on my other account, I kind of got janked over on some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit him. Debuffs him. He's gonna take 17, but he's gonna die right here, so it doesn't matter. I actually do want the gold. I'll drop the anti-venom, take that. I'm going to drop the torches and take the crests as well. I don't think I'm going to need the torches. Because I believe that the area we're in now, they have like shorter corridors, so you don't have to worry about like walking as far. So torches aren't as needed. So the front line is actually stealthed. So we're definitely going for the back line. Although you should always go for the back line in most cases, just because they're usually like the more DPS type champions or enemies. And like if you didn't know, like the stress damage players are usually in the back line too. So you definitely don't want to let the back line survive more than like 1 or 2 turns. Because like the fights, if you pay attention, like the fights where you usually end up getting a lot of like stress damage and taking a ton of damage in general are usually where you allowed the enemy's backline to like survive multiple turns to stack their damage on you. 4 stress per round. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to him actually, because he'll take less stress from that. Actually, I didn't need to do that because they're both probably dead from bleed, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stack bleeds here, kill the front guy. And then another tip you guys gave me was that I should keep a guy alive and like at the end use that time to like regain my stress and heal and do like all that other stuff if needed. Like this dungeon I haven't really needed to. But yeah, I've learned a lot, like just in the last couple of days even. It's funny, I've taken the Flagellant, but haven't even needed to use any of his abilities. Oh, he's got the most. He has 19, so I'll do it to him. Battlefield medicine. I'll go ahead and heal here, because he's gonna die in his turn. So there's no reason for me to waste an action trying to kill him because he was already gonna die. Books. Yeah. At least he didn't take it. That's why I always take at least 2 shovels. At least. And I had the skeleton key still, so I can open up this chest. We got surprised, even though we had 99 light. And he got all the way to the back line, which is not good, because I don't think he has any abilities that he can actually use other than move. But he can move 3 forward, so that shouldn't be too bad. Going to try and stack bleed on these guys. Oh, I should have went all the way up to 3. Don't know why I didn't there. That was kind of not smart of me. He'll die from bleed. He will not die from bleed on his turn. Go ahead and just bleed everyone here. He will die in his turn now, though, at least. And the other guy should die in his turn. I kind of want the doctor to take another turn so that I can get a heal off on someone, and it'll take the poison away from him, or the blight. Might as well just attack him. It doesn't really matter. He's gonna die in his turn. All right, good. I'm gonna not bother with that. Open up the chest. Open up the hidden compartment. Take the gems. That was an okay find. Bandages I don't really need. How should I the dog treat? I never use dog treats. I always forget. So I don't have to go to this room, but I do have to go back to both of these rooms. So let's go. Let's try and blight this guy. And then go ahead and attack both. And I can do... Well, he's going to die in his turn, so I have no reason to attack that guy at all.
Masterfully executed.
Very nice. Also, another thing that I learned was... you should be, like, if you can only attack, or if it's, like, the end of the game, or the end of the match, you should be using, like, the attack that has the highest crit chance, because you'll get the extra stress heals from critting, which I knew you got stress heals from critting, but I never actually, like, thought of it like that. Oh, I think I'm finally, no, wait, no, he has to be at 40 now. It used to be, oh, I meant to heal the doctor, actually. But it used to be for the Flagellant, you could use his other abilities if he was at, I think it was 50, but they dropped it down to 40, I think just to, like, balance him out a little bit. Because from what I hear, he was, like, way overpowered before. He's gonna die in his turn. Yep. Ooh, what's this? Occultist only debuff, move. Just gonna take the gold, I don't really need anything else. Contains loot. I'm not gonna take nothing. Stashed heirlooms, take that. Reset the default order, actually. Alright, we have 100% light, we're probably gonna get ambushed. Actually, I don't know, can you even get ambushed if you... Like, if you scouted and knew that the enemy was, like, sitting in the next room, can you still get ambushed from that? I actually don't know. Go ahead and eat. I have plenty of food. He's actually, I think he's the worst at disarming traps, if I'm correct. Yeah, he only has a 20% chance. He has a 70% chance. I think they all have 70. I'm gonna go ahead and let him disarm it, just because I want him to get the stress heal. Books, I don't really... Oh, is it a bad one? Deviant tastes. I don't actually know what that one is. He's not allowed to visit the brothel. Okay. He has a ton of negative quirks. Holy crap. Alright, so I think this is the last battle, right? Yes, it should be. And I probably won't backtrack just because I don't really have a reason to. This was an easy final battle. Go ahead and get these guys. I really like the flight. I like this team, actually. Like, you just get so much damage over time, it's not even funny. He has web. Stack more bleed. Like, these two are just dead on their turn. He's gonna die in his next turn. The other one should die before his turn starts.
Back to the pit.
So I think... Just gonna... Wait, does this deal damage, actually? Blight 7 per rounds. Okay. Oh, alright. So, okay, that's the one that it blights, but only the front line. Stress heal somebody who has the most. 13. So this was like a really easy run. I mean, it was only like a veteran dungeon. It wasn't like a champion dungeon, but still. It's a nice change from what I've been playing today. Oh, I got another Raiders Talisman. I'm definitely going to take the Raiders Talisman. I'm just going to drop this and this, and then take both of these. I'm going to continue adventuring just because I can interact with this. And then I want to say, what can you use with, was it medical herbs? Yep. Don't really need that. So... I'm gonna go ahead and complete the quest, see what we get. Okay, for some reason it was not letting me click it. Alright, so we got not a lot of money, but I wasn't really doing it for a money run. But I got a decent amount of Creos and stuff, which is nice. We got the Fits, which is kind of bad. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Actually, I can take a Grave Robber and just have her snuff box it away. Slow reflexes, -1 speed. I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of that one. And then hiccups is plus 20% healing skills. Okay, okay.
see something
Cool.
long absent in the sunken faces of
Oh, what did he get a? Oh, cause he got stress healed.
of hope.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave this episode off here for today. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you haven't yet, remember to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, guys, keep it real.